Hey, everyone, Jody from Burdock Off-Road Adventures here. Today, we're going to show you guys how we install our screen protectors from our good friends over at Screen Protech. Stay tuned. All right, so first things first, what does it come with? So it comes in this beautiful little cylinder tube here, kind of like you put like a document in. So they come rolled up in it. It also comes with a squirt bottle. So this is what you'll use to put your soap and water in to spray it down. And that way you can kind of shift it around, get exactly where you want it before you get all the bubbles out. Also comes with a little squeegee here. It also comes here with this super cloth non-lint towel. So this is to help clean it, help get all that stuff off of it. So we can do that to make sure that it has a smooth and beautiful finish. And anyway, on this container here, you'll see there's QR codes. There's one right here and there's one up here at the top. So you click on those, it takes us to a video of our good friend TRD John. We were a big fan of his when we had our Toyota 4Runner, and we got the chance to meet him up at Overland Expo last year. So great guy, great videos, but they have a video of him doing one on his 6th Gen 4Runner or Tacoma, one of his new Toyotas. But anyway, gives you a step-by-step guide, so that way if it's something you've not done before, you can kind of visually see what the other person does, and as well as giving you more written instructions. So they give you all that information provided so you can have a seamless install. Today, we're going to show you some stuff. Now, Screen Protech did send us this to try out. Now, this is different because we had a screen protector on our big 12-inch infotainment screen before. I just took that off so we could prepare for this install. Good thing is they send you 2 copies of each. So these are the general infotainment screen protector film, and you have 2 more. So they give us 2, and this will be different because we've not used this before. A screen protect for your dash, your instrument cluster dash, where your speedometer, tachometer, all that fun stuff is. So we've not had one of those on before, so we're pretty excited about getting that put on. But you probably can't see it here in the film, but there is like a curved edge that contours to that screen. So we can't wait to get this put on. So, all right, slight correction on my part. So I told y'all in the era before that there were 2 copies of each, which there are. I got the other copies over here. This is the instrument cluster, and this is the infotainment screen. They have 2 of each, but one is matte and one is high def. There are very subtle differences, at least inside here. Like this one's matte and this one's high def. This one's slightly more shiny than this one. So just real quick note, they do have the solution in there, or the soap already in there. So all you got to do is fill it up with some warm water. You do not need to put soap in it. So just want to make sure everybody knows that. Just kind of fill it up with some warm water, give it some shake around a little bit, make sure it's good and dissolved, and then you're ready to go with install. So we're going to squirt these down and get started with the big screen first. Take our towel, we'll clean this off real good. Get all that dust off there. I blew it off with the air duster before we got started, but just want to make sure we get this thing good and clean. All right. So now, this is our screen. So we are going to squirt this. I would say squirt it liberally. Same thing over here. They show you squirting these pretty liberally, and I'm sure there's a good reason why. Alright, so this is a pretty precise fit. You have to make sure you hold these down a little bit, because Something else I just noticed too is if you pull that up a little bit, it helps some of that. There we go. Oh, that looks a lot better. Yeah. Based on TRG John's interview and some other ones, you are supposed to be able to tuck this in between these levels here. So we're just going to go in here and spray this real quick. Clean this up. Good and clean here, especially around those edges. Real quick. Just like we did on the other one. Alright, see here you can see this little, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a little hang down. We are going to position that over here as such. And then I'm going to start pushing this in here. Gotta get it situated. Tuck it under the cracks, so you have to move it around. I know it's kind of hard to get a camera in here so you can see it. So I'm trying to just describe it to you. Alright, looks like we got tucked in there really good. Get over here. Okay. And oh, and something else, you're supposed to spray the outside of this, I think. That helps that guide it a little bit better as far as the squeegee. So you're just going to try to get all these bubbles out as good as you can. You know, every dash is going to be a little different, so this may not look exactly like it does TRD John's video because he's got a Tacoma, but the principle should be the same. Okay, I don't know if you can really see it or not. So we got this on. This is the matte finish. Like I said, it looks a little cloudy just because the solution isn't completely dried yet. But as you can see here, it went on pretty good. So there's no bubbles. We're just going to let it dry and then we'll go from there. Same thing over here. You know, we'll just kind of have to see how this goes. But shows up pretty clear though. Well, as always, thank you guys for watching. We'll put some links below so you can get your own. Also, want to make sure you guys stick around. We got a lot more stuff coming soon. Thank you so much.